We put families first at Mission Park.
Just listen to what they had to say.
Funerals are a way of actually celebrating the person's life.
I think that's just what a funeral is supposed to do. Look to the joy over the sadness.
It's a cozy, warm place to say goodbye.
They not only care, it is their mission to care.
At Mission Park,
It's our mission to care.
The following program is a paid message from Mission Park Funeral Chapels and Cemeteries. The services featured in this program have been provided by Mission Park and others who are solely responsible for the content of the program.
Kristin and I want to welcome you to a brand new season of Mission Park Cares.
This season, we'll be sharing news stories and great things happening in San Antonio.
And just like always, we'll be celebrating with people who are really out there making a difference.
So right now, let's head to the Majestic Theater and find out about the Joci Awards.
Okay, Jason, tell Kristin and I what's happening this year.
The Majestic Empire Foundation invests in the past, the present, and the future of the performing arts through the preservation and restoration of historic theaters and through cultivating and nurturing the young performing artists of San Antonio and South Texas. Our keystone event of our entire education program is the Joci Awards. It's a scholarship program which is dedicated to enabling and ensuring that students can pursue higher education.
Incredibly talented high school students who are masters at their craft, and the young kids you'll see on stage at the Jocis are the best of the best.
All the amazing pool of applicants, welcome to being our Joci Awards finalists.
We're the largest single performing arts scholarship program in the United States, which, you know, we just beam with pride about that.
Everyone will win a minimum of $3,000. We become the single largest scholarship program for the performing arts in the United States. We had 60% more applications than we've ever had. We had 71 different high schools represented over, and I think it was 35 musicals adjudicated. So huge, huge years for us.
I'm a proud San Antonian, but I've always thought of myself as a South Texan. I'm thrilled the Valley's here. Harlingen's had great representation over the years. We're reaching a little further north and all over the state. And
Texas is a very large state, and we have an incredible pool of talent that we're able to select students from.
we've gotten a reputation on our Sweet 16. People know this is a pipeline for scholarship money for those kids to pursue their craft or their career, whatever it may be.
So we have students represented not only from San Antonio, but from Brownsville, Harlingen, McAllen, Pharr, San Juan, Alamo. So we're able to help and pull from a pool of students who have unbelievable talent, and we're able to help support their school programs as well.
Hi, I'm Lauren Nichols, and I'm from Reagan High School.
Hi, my name is Addison Burton, and I'm also from Reagan High School.
Hi, I'm Helena Sapien, and I'm from Incarnate Word High School.
I'm Will Lunsford, and I'm from Reagan High School.
It's not Los Angeles, it's not somewhere in California, it's not New York, it's not Boston, Miami, Kansas City. I would say it is the leadership of the Majestic Empire Foundation. Before my time, certainly, 16 years ago, Joci Strauss, Charlene McCombs, Frank Ruttenberg, you know, the theaters are preserved. How do we continue our mission?
My name is Adriana Rodriguez. I'm from the Harlingen Performing Arts Conservatory, which is down in South Texas. I have been a part of the conservatory for this is my third year, and I go to Harlingen High School South, and I have a great time.
They had $100,000 that first year in scholarship money to give away. It's never been less than $100,000. This year they're giving away almost $150,000, $154, excuse me, I believe is the number. It's incredible.
We all just get to spend a week together and get to just see each other's talent. I mean, I think it's so beautiful to be able to collaborate with fellow performers and artists that are also our age.
Everybody who makes it to the Jocis will get a scholarship.
When I was a student, opportunities like this didn't exist.
we all just get to spend a week together and get to just see each other's talent. I mean, I think it's so beautiful to be able to collaborate.
I'm so proud of San Antonio and the Majestic Empire Foundation. I mean, they knock it out of the park. And the first time I went to a Joci Awards, I was blown away.
It'll also give you a chance to work with Broadway caliber music directors, choreographers. You'll be working on your pieces and working together to craft a show as an ensemble.
Those kids blow it out of the park. It is incredible to see.
I just did a little master class for the acting category, and I got to meet all these people who were around my age, and so I was just really happy to see the amazing amount of talent that is there. And I hear people singing across the building right now, and I'm like, wow, there's just so much talent in the state of Texas.
So since the start of the Joci Awards Performing Arts Scholarship Program, we've helped over 500 students with scholarships to pursue higher education. To date, we've awarded over $1.5 million in scholarships. Watch the difference that this makes. Many of our students are first-generation participants in higher education.
So I will be performing in the acting category at the Joci Awards this year. I will be performing a monologue from Easter Sunday.
We can't do the work that we do without the support of the community, without the support of our donors, our board, and from our fantastic community partners such as Mission Park Cares.
I just did a workshop right now with a Texas State director on it, and she helped me fully understand the depth of the performance piece that I was doing. So, I mean, the monologue that I'm doing is now very dear to me, and I'm very excited to perform it at the Joci Awards.
And they all get scholarships, every one up there.
So when you come and you see a show at the Majestic or the Empire Theater, a portion of every ticket goes to our scholarship fund. Additionally, it goes to a preservation fund to help with the upkeep of these beautiful theaters that you see here today.
The number of applicants that come in, it's growing every year, and it's fantastic. And one day, I think we're gonna move from the Empire into the Majestic and fill the house. It'll be wonderful.
Dick, I think it's amazing how talented the kids are this year.
So let's hear what Kimberly had to say when she met you and Jacelyn.
It is an evening of celebrating the performing arts and some very talented students. Kristin Tips with Mission Parks is here along with Jacelyn Blanchard Pace with the Majestic Empire Foundation to tell us about their partnership and how they are gearing up for this year's Joci Awards. We're already there again.
I know, I can't believe it.
I know, I love this event and it's such a big deal to you and to Dick. So tell us a little bit why Mission Park. You just love supporting the Joci Awards every single year.
It's such a local gift. Yeah. And at Mission Park, we really love we celebrate life and we encourage parents and kids to get out and do something great. And what's better than the Joci Awards? And they're the largest program of their kind in the United States, which is incredible that it's right here. And they offer scholarships to young performing artists.
I love that. The arts are so important. They're such an important part of so many kids' lives. Jacelyn, I know it's very important to you as well. You have a history. How did the Joci Awards get started and how many young people are involved this year?
Well, the Majestic Empire Foundation was originally founded for the preservation and restoration of the Majestic and Empire theaters. We expanded to do an education program, and the sort of keystone of our whole program is the Joci Awards. So like Kristin was saying, it's the single largest scholarship program for the performing arts in the entire United States. Each year for the past 16 years, we've given away over $100,000 to deserving students of San Antonio and South Texas. This year, we're going to be giving away $150,000.
What? 50,000 more.
We had a record number of applicants, and we have students from San Antonio all the way down to Brownsville, Barr, San Juan, Alamo, Harlingen, and McAllen.
So, I mean, we are talking Central and South Texas, not just here in the community in San Antonio. Tell us a little bit about your background, Jacelyn, because there's a reason this is very important to you and why you're so active with it still.
Yeah, so my background is actually in performing arts, so I spent a great deal of time in New York City, and so we're able to tap into my connections to bring down Broadway caliber teaching artists to work with the students. So over the week of the Joci Awards, they craft an entire show. So we're not just talking that it's a talent show and a scholarship competition. It's a whole learning experience for them to have a real professional experience with teaching artists.
So incredible for them. I know people want to know how they can get tickets because again, the tickets that you purchase go back to this wonderful cause, so you're able to do this every single year.
Absolutely. So the tickets are available at majesticempire.com.
Okay.
So we have tickets as low as $10 to help allow students to be able to come and see what's become nicknamed the Tony Awards of Texas.
I love it.
And these scholarships aren't just for the performing arts. So students can go on to pursue higher education no matter what field they choose to pursue.
This is such a wonderful thing that you offer every single year. Thank you guys for always supporting it, Kristin and Dick. Y'all give so much back. And thank you, Jocelyn, for being here.
Yes.
And sharing your story.
Thank you.
And we encourage everyone to get your tickets today, the Joci Awards. You can scan the QR code on your screen for information, but they're happening Sunday, May 5th at 6 p.m. at the Charlene McCombs Empire Theater. The address there is on your screen. You can go to majesticempire.com or call 210-223-4343 to get those tickets as well. And for more on Mission Park Funeral Chapels, the number on your screen. You can also go to missionparks.com and you can watch Mission Park Care Sunday mornings on Fox SA at 7:30 a.m. Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get back to the rehearsal at the Joci Awards and let's meet some more of the students.
I'm specifically involved in stage management, so I guess technical theater.
I wanted to go to college because I wanted to learn about something that I didn't know about.
So I'm originally from San Antonio, Texas, and went on to perform in New York. I got my master's from Brown University, and after performing back in New York, came back to San Antonio and quickly became the executive producer of the Joci Awards.
I originally auditioned for musical theater, which is kind of wild to me. Something about the stage and the way everything works that just made me less interested in singing and performing and more interested in making it look good.
For the last 8 years, I've been helping the scholarship program grow to what it was.
Las Casas and the Majestic Empire Foundation, originally their mission was to save the theaters. It was 2 weeks away from being a parking garage.
And I am very blessed and lucky to have taken on a new role with the foundation as the executive director, overseeing the preservation and restoration of both theaters and the education program.
I remember coming here in the 80s, early 80s, I saw Liberace here.
I think what will always resonate with me is singing. That's my roots. That's how I started getting into theater, and it's really what I love to do.
But you cannot replace this theater.
Being in acting, it's helped so much. God, it helps with everything. It's the foundation of what I do.
And so the mission of the Majestic Empire Foundation has transitioned from saving and preserving the theaters, that we still do that, but as you know now, for scholarship and awards for deserving young, incredibly talented high school students.
To date, we've awarded over $1.5 million in scholarships.
It really kind of lifted that off my shoulders and made things a little bit easier. It helped me focus a little bit more on my academics and my artistic talent rather than stressed out about money.
The fact that the Joci Awards allows me to pursue my passion as an artist just gives me self-assurance and confidence that I am able to do this.
These students, while it is a talent-based scholarship program, can use these funds to pursue higher education no matter what field they choose to pursue.
It is spectacular. I'm so proud of the work that the people do behind the scenes to get this going, to every year put it on.
We've had students become doctors, lawyers, sustainable farmers, performers, writers, everything in between. What they learn through the performing arts helps them with their confidence, their talent, their dedication, their perseverance. We help foster skills that are transferable to any career, no matter what profession they choose to pursue. When I was a student, opportunities like this didn't exist. I have been able to watch the difference that this makes. Many of our students are first-generation participants in higher education. They're the first students in their family that have been able to go on to pursue higher education. And the feedback we've gotten through the years is that they've been able to do it thanks to the support that they've received through the Joci Awards.
The biggest accomplishment for me was being able to call spotlights. I was the first person in Joci Awards history to be able to call spotlights. Usually it's not that big of a deal, but being the first person and being at the Joci Awards, it felt special to me. Being able to work with union professionals, calling union professionals on the headset.
It's not only an incredible experience where they get the opportunity to work with Broadway caliber music directors, choreographers, lighting designers that we bring in, but it also enables them to pursue their dreams, to go on to the next chapter in their life. And these students continue to want to give back. It creates a community. It creates a network of artists that we have in New York, LA, Europe. We have a student, a former alum, who's a professional clown in France.
You'll be blown away. These kids are impressive. You have a night at the beautiful Charlene McCombs Empire Theater. Go, you will not be disappointed.
Visit Majestic Empire Foundation, majesticempirefdn.org. You can do so, you can make a donation online, or you can join our membership program. 100% of the proceeds from our membership program, which has wonderful perks like sweet seats to the shows and fantastic events. So those proceeds also go to our scholarship program.
Remember, the Joci Awards are tonight, and there are still seats available.
And here's Shelley with San Antonio Living with the rest of the story.
Well, it is an evening celebrating the performing arts and some very talented students. Kristin Tips is here from Mission Park, along with Jocelyn Blanchard Pace with the Majestic Empire Foundation to talk about their partnership and how they're gearing up for this year's Joci Awards. It's good to see everybody. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know how we got here, but it is time for another round of very talented students. Let's talk a little bit, Kristin, about why Mission Park loves supporting these awards.
Well, Mission Park loves celebrating life, and what better way than for kids and parents to get involved in something so special. The Joci Awards program is the largest one in the country of its kind, and provides scholarships to young performing artists. I mean, just to even support by going and getting tickets to watch the program is incredible, but it's just a special thing and the perfect partnership.
It really is a great partnership. I love that, and we've got some very talented kids that are performing this year. Jocelyn, for people that haven't heard about the Joci Awards, what are they? Tell us a little bit about them.
The Majestic Empire Foundation was originally founded to restore the Majestic and Empire theaters, and then we expanded into our education program, which is the Joci Awards Performing Arts Scholarship Program. So over time, we've given away $1.5 million worth of scholarship funds to pursue higher education, thanks to the support of our donors and wonderful community partners like Mission Cares. And so this year, we're giving away over $150,000 to students from San Antonio all the way to the lower Rio Grande Valley. So we've got 43 finalists this year, a record number of applicants, and it's a sensational evening of entertainment.
It really is, and we are talking about kids in the community that are at the top of their game when it comes to the arts. So let's talk a little bit about some of the categories and some of the scholarships that these kids can win.
So this year we've got acting, singing, dancing. We have a student reporter.
Oh, wow.
We have production assistants behind the scenes. So we're giving scholarships not only to the artists on stage, but to the artists behind the scenes.
Okay. Kristin, I know you've got kids as well. When you see talented kids like this on the stage, what does it mean to you?
Oh, it means everything. I mean, our future is in these children, and I love seeing them out and moving and doing something that just gives so much love and energy back. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing for children. I love it.
It really is. And let's talk about those scholarship awards, because we're talking, it's a lot of money that these kids are able to use to put towards their college educations.
So what a lot of people don't know, they think it's a performing arts scholarship, but they can put this money towards any field, no matter what they want to pursue.
Yeah.
The performing arts, it provides such an incredible background for students to be able to become doctors, lawyers. We've had sustainable farmers, everything in between, because it's the confidence, it's the dedication, responsibility. It applies to anything.
So if you've got kids at home and they are interested in going into the arts, this is definitely a show that you want to take them to. So let me give you all the details. It is the Joci Awards happening Sunday, May 5th at Charlene McCombs Empire Theater over on St. Mary's Street. For ticket information, visit majesticempire.com or call the number on your screen. It is 223-4343. And don't forget about our friends at Mission Park. Be sure you're watching Mission Park Cares on Sunday mornings on Fox. Good little show there. You'll see some of our friends. Check that out. And of course, if you've got questions, you can visit missionpark.com for more details.
Now it's time for a short break to celebrate people who have brightened our lives.
Kristin, I thought it was absolutely incredible that we had Kevin Sorbo, John Schneider, Eric Estrada right here in San Antonio.
You're right. And how exciting that San Antonio is the home base for this series.
The show is called The Servant, and I want to introduce you to the creator of this incredible series. You know, I'm so excited to be on the set of The Servant, especially excited to meet Eric Wright. Now, Eric, I'd like you to tell us a little bit of the story of The Servant.
Well, the series is about Terry Spooner. He's a former military officer, and it's all about who is behind everything that is going against Terry. And no one knows who it is. They're trying desperately to find out before it's too late.
Okay, Eric, I need to ask you about your celebrities. And you've got Kevin Sorbo, you've got John Schneider, and quite frankly, Eric Estrada. Tell us a little about those three characters and what are their roles?
Well, Kevin Sorbo is the pastor, and he's keeping the spiritual tie to Terry, trying to keep him in his faith.
Why am I here?
I understand your husband is Pastor Johnson.
What does this have to do with him?
All you need to do is give me the information that I need, and you should be fine.
What do you mean I'll be fine? And what information?
Mira tú, here we go again. Another question. Put her with the other women. Get her out of here.
On the opposite end, the extreme opposite end, is Eric Estrada, who's playing the cartel leader who is trying to take Terry out.
Right on set. Wait, mark it. Scene time again. 4 minutes. Dana, take 1.
Mr. Mendoza, I brought some photos of the property that you were interested in. And I must admit, this is a really fair deal.
I got a counter offer for you. I need only the warehouses.
But what about producing the auto parts? It'll make you a lot of money.
Don't worry about that. This is the offer you're gonna take. You're gonna continue to manufacture the auto parts, and we're gonna split the profits. And I think that a 70-30 split would be fair.
I absolutely couldn't accept that. I'd be going broke. And why do you want the warehouse anyway?
A wise man would not ask dangerous questions.
That means it's time to go, unless you require my assistance.
John Schneider is the right-hand man of Xavier Harris, and he gets kidnapped and his sons are taken from him.
Eric, I couldn't be more excited that you're in San Antonio, but I need to ask you the question. Why San Antonio? How did you happen to pick us?
Well, the writer of the book, The Servant, lives near here. We came out here to look and see if we could find locations that would work. Fell absolutely in love with San Antonio.
Hi, Kristin and I are here at Mission Park South, where very exciting things are happening. As you can see, we have a helicopter behind us, and what's that about? The TV series The Servant, being filmed right here in San Antonio, Texas.
Yes, earlier today, Dick and I got to take part in one of the earlier episodes that you'll see soon.
You know, and what's so interesting is that this particular scene right now is with Eric Estrada. Let me just tell you a little bit about it. Eric Estrada is part of a cartel, and he's a bad guy. And so he's going to be coming out of the headquarters and going into the helicopter and flying off.
We have a storm coming in. It's going to start raining. We have to get this scene started right now.
And we only have a few minutes.
Here comes the rain.
Eric, I want to thank you all for coming here and bringing your team and picking San Antonio and saying all the nice things you just said about San Antonio. It means the world to us. It also means the world to Kristin and myself that y'all allowed us to have a little piece and slice of your life to see what was going on. And you put us, quite frankly, in your second episode. And thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I enjoyed it. You and your wife did a fabulous job, and I'm glad to have y'all.
Thank you, my friend.
I'm looking forward to seeing the first season of The Servant.
I am too. But now, let's take a look at loved ones we'll always remember. And Kristin and I want to thank you for joining us once again for our brand new season of Mission Park Cares.
Don't forget, you can still get tickets for the Joci Awards tonight. Remember, we love you.
And at Mission Park, it's our mission to care.
The preceding program was a paid message from Mission Park Funeral Chapels and Cemeteries. The services featured in this program were provided by Mission Park and others who were solely responsible for the content of the program.
Everybody has final wishes. Have you turned your wishes into plans? There's a simple and affordable way to do it. Click the QR code or visit parks.com. Remember, your wedding wasn't planned overnight. Your funeral shouldn't be either.